Hi guys, it's been a while. It's been a long while. Wintertime set in. I was promising the whole craft room thing. Yeah, that still hasn't happened. But yeah, quite a bit stuff has happened. Nothing really interesting to like post on. I didn't finish organizing my craft room. I've gotten a little bit farther, but nowhere near complete. No. Weird stuff keeps happening in my house. Like there's creepy, like I swear, like little kid stuff happening. I was just got home from dropping my daughter off at school, and I came home and getting my dog out. And I'm rambling. I was getting my dog out, getting ready to take her out to go potty before I had to leave for work, and I heard my daughter say, "Mommy." And I was literally just about to respond, "What?" And then I realized, I'm like, wait, my daughter's at school. Yeah, I've been noticing a lot more weird, random stuff like that. I tried not to talk about it because it seems like the more attention you bring to it, the more it happens. And now it's like I'm doing this and it's like, it's going to happen more. But yeah, no, we noticed a lot of weird things when we first moved into this house. Um, my daughter would not, she refused, she did not like being alone. The only place she felt comfortable being alone in this house was like in her room. And I'm talking about like alone, like I go take the dog out potty and then come back in. She freaks out and she's literally like hiding under the dining room table, like, don't leave me. Um, but yeah, no, a bunch of like random weird stuff has been happening with that. And why I brought that up was because to explain this thing sitting back here. Um, Actually, I think I rationalized getting that with the weird stuff that was happening after I bought it. But it's a cinnamon broom. Um, I think they call it Besom. No. I don't know. I don't know these things, okay? But I kept seeing it at the store at Christmas time, and I love the smell. I love it. I love that Christmassy smell. Like I got my stocking still hung. Yeah, it's almost February, and I still have my Christmas decorations up. I will take it down though. We are waiting for family to come in to do a late Christmas because they weren't able to make it around closer to Christmas. But yeah, so now I can take it down. I don't want to though. Um, but yeah, no, I seen this in the store a lot, and I'm like, wow, that's so cool. And it was like $5 or something. I'm like, I mean, it's pretty, it smells good, but like whatever. And then about a week ago, after I think no, it was actually the same day that I heard the whatever saying "mommy" in my daughter's voice to me. That's when I was like, I was really creeped out, and I'm like, I gotta get out of the house. I don't want to stay here right now. I'm too creeped out. So I left, and I ended up going to the store to get a few things, grocery shopping, and some new pans, because yeah, I needed some new cookie pans. And I seen the cinnamon broom, like, and they were saying like all like the Christmas stuff, like, oh, 25, like could be possibly 25 cents. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I was like, but I liked it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna get one. Like, it works. I'll find some decor for it. So I got it, and it literally was only a quarter, and I was surprised, but I'm like, hey, go. It smells good, and it's not overpowering. I can't really take it down now because I got other stuff hung up there with it. It's not overpowering. It's like I'll just randomly get like a whiff of like warm cinnamon, and it's, I like it. Whatever, cozy feeling. But then I read into it that like it's supposed to help ward off negativity. Like if you like use it as a broom, you can sweep the negativity out the door. You can sweep people for good luck and all that stuff. I'm like, well, I looked that up afterwards because I was like, okay, why is a cinnamon broom a thing? And then I found all that stuff. I was like, oh, cool, okay. I think you're supposed to like hang it above your doorway, and so that like when people walk into your house, it like wards off the negativity, like keep that shit outside. I'm not really all superstitious about stuff like that, but I rationalized it. So yeah, I got a cinnamon besom now. Oh goodness. But yeah, no, I've done quite a bit of like stuff around the house here. Like I'm not gonna walk around and show everything, blah blah blah. Making it cozier and cute and stuff. Taking care of my one plant that hasn't died. um, but I did get a lot more craft stuff and I've been working on it and I forgot the other one in the room. This is my problem. Like I get into the crafting mood and I get so excited and I'm like, all the things. I want to do it all. So, um, so I'll start a bunch of projects and either A, never finish them or have so many things open at one time and it's like just do a little bit here, get bored with that, a little bit here, get bored with that, a little bit there, until eventually they get, finished. Like it, I started knitting a scarf before my daughter was born because I was like, yeah, like actually before I was even pregnant with my daughter, and I didn't finish it until she was after 1. But it went from being a cute knitted scarf to being more like a shawl slash blanket that like we bring in the car with us to wrap her up with if she's cold. So, and it's really nice. Like it's a super soft yarn. Um, Washed it. It hasn't shrank or anything. Still not completed with it. I wanted to do some like crocheted flowers on it and everything and then the fringe tassel, but I never got around to it, so whatever. I'm saying it's completed. I'm rambling again still. Anyways, so yes, I start a lot of projects and sometimes it takes me forever. Like I have the idea to make a quilt. I have my grandmother's sewing machine. My mother just actually gave me her serger because she got a new one. So that's motivation there. I have actually had all the material, the pattern planned out, the backing, the fill for it, everything to do this quilt, and I've not started. Procrastination at its finest. Um, but I got some more stuff, so I'll get to that now. Um, it was shortly after Halloween. I went to Joann Fabrics. I haven't been to a Joann Fabrics in forever. My mom used to take me there when I was little all the time because she did a lot of quilt making and sewing and stuff like that. But I seen this one. They opened this huge one, and I'm like, we're gonna go in there. I forget what I was initially going in there for, but like all craft places to me, that doesn't matter because in the end I come out with more things than anything anyways. Um, but it was after Halloween and my husband was with me and I thought he would be the one to like keep me like reined in, but that's what it was. We were there to get material for my daughter's curtains because she wanted deep purple curtains and I wanted to get them like the velveteen kind or whatever. So yeah, that's what we were there for. I got it. But my husband was supposed to help keep me reined in and he did not. He ended up like, oh my God, like no wonder you like love going to this place. This is awesome. My dog's barking, growling slash, yeah, growling because she heard beep outside. Guard dog. So anyways, we were at Joann Fabrics and they had all their Halloween stuff on sale, and me and my husband are those type of people that like, Halloween decorations all year round. Yes, that's my home decor. Like my living room is like, you can't really tell from this, but like it's more of a thrift store eclectic antiques and curiosities type of theme going on to it. Like it's a little bit of everything, but like it's more towards the like gothic home air. I don't know, okay? It's just me. I like it. But we like Halloween stuff, okay? Stuff that's not like cheesy, like boo. Like stuff that's like cool, but like, you could have up all year round and people won't judge you. Like, you still have your Halloween decorations out? Like, bitch, these weren't from Dollar Tree, okay? Like, but anyways, so we got this. Yeah, the light's gonna wash it out. We got this. It's a Colfin, and it's like, I think it's called cork board. I don't know. It's that really thin, and then it has a light that's not working, but it was on clearance. It was originally $7.99, and I think we got it for like 50 cents, and I was like, sure. But yeah, this is cheesy Halloween stuff, okay? Whatever. And then it's got the little clasp on the side, open it up, woo, woo, woo. My husband picked this out. He's like, oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. And it was dirt cheap, so whatever. But this is what I loved. And this to me is like all year round decoration for me, like home decor. It's just the wood cut out. And yeah, like this, I'm gonna end up painting, aging it, looking, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna paint it, and it's gonna look cool. And I'm gonna hang it up in my bedroom, and you know, cause I'm Sally and he's Jack. All right. So we got those. I'm actually using. I got a stack of 10 by 10 inch canvases. Ooh, I'm wiggling it. Sorry. And you're out of focus now. 10 by 10 canvases, and there's 10 of them, and they're originally like $20-$30 or something like that, and I got it for like $5, and I'm like, I can dig that. I will find some use for that. I haven't yet. Well, no, I'm using it as a tripod, so boom. But I did actually, one of my friends just actually asked me if I could paint a picture for her from this picture she made, or took. And so I'm like, bam, already got stuff right there. Just got to finish at least one of these projects before I start that. So yeah, I got into a few things. I forgot to bring that out here. But like, if you know like the cross stitch samplers, like, you know, it has the alphabet, the letters, some fancy embroidering, like some picture stuff, whatever. I got a thrift store find for that one. It was like, I went into her back craft room and she's like, just pick out whatever, I'll give you a price. And I had like a bunch of like real lace and this cross stitch sampler and a whole bunch of other craft stuff here and there. Like, I think it was some leather cording and stuff like that. And she's like, $2? I'm like, yes. I fought myself to go back there because I was like, no, I'll buy everything. But it's a cross-stitch sampler, and it is like Christmas themed, so it's Christmas colors, and then it has in the center, it's like a flower tiered basket, and then it's got the two turtle doves on either side and everything. I'm literally 90% done with it. I think it was actually supposed to be like you cross-stitch it and then you glue it to the backing of a card for a Christmas card. But I'm a hoarder of my like craft projects, and it's like I just can't give it away unless it's something I specifically have in mind to give as a gift for someone. I can't give it away. So that's like 90% done. I literally just have to do the outlining on it and it's done. But then it came down to like time crunch for Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna finish it in time. And then I didn't finish it in time because it was like, too late, go too far, can't do it. So yeah, I have that, and I'll probably show that when I actually do finish it. And then I have this. I've been seeing these. I'll close the box so it looks a little bit more fancier. I have been seeing these and I wanted one so bad. So I ended up getting one, and obviously I got Christmas themed because I was like, it'd be so perfect in my fireplace. Like my fireplace, I don't use it as a fire pit anymore. Anytime because yeah, but it's a pain in the ass 3-faced fireplace in the middle of my living room, like right across from me. But I use it as display and stuff now. But it's Christmas themed. That should help a little bit. Yeah, that's what it is. The little room. It's just a room, a miniature room. And it's like you just put the thing together. But it's not like, oh, you just open the box, throw all this stuff in the room, and then it's done. Like, no, you have to build stuff. I don't think the other one's in here. No, I've been working on it, and so like the instructions and stuff, they actually had to send me the English instructions by email because it's like, it's, I think this came from Japan. No, China. China. I think on Amazon it was shipping from Japan. I don't know. Either way, I got this on Amazon and it was, I think it was on sale for $15. Like, a lot of them are like $20, $30 or whatever. Sometimes you can get good deals. You can find they are $29.99. But this one, yeah. So I started this one, and just like the cross stitch sampler, I started it way too late for the Christmas season, panicked, and then just gave up. But this is what I got so far, and this is horrible for you to see, so it doesn't. The little rocking horse, and then the coffee. I'm doing this horribly. I'm sorry. The fire pit. I had to like, like cut out pieces of paper that had that what you call it, the print on it, and then glue it to the wood pieces. They already had the wood pieces cut out for you, thankfully. But glue it to the wood pieces and then glue that together and then put it on there. And then this is supposed to hide if you were to do a, like if you got the music box with it. I didn't do the music box. I did the lighting show thing or whatever. And this is, I think that's supposed to go there. But there's the table, the tabletop. I actually have like, they gave me a thing of fake fur and like the pattern, you had to cut out your bear rug. So that's like fuzzy and cute. And then like the table runner and stuff, like there, it's literally a lot of detail. And I realized I just cut out what I like was gonna say. I got the one with the lighting in it. So like there's actually like a little box, like battery operated box, and I have to run the wiring and I don't have to solder or anything, luckily. But like run the wiring and everything, and like it's all hidden, and then like there's a little light on the table, and then there's a night light in the wall, like it's plugged in, and then the Christmas tree lights up. Like, it's so cute. Okay, I had to, like, this is like what it comes in. Obviously there was another big bag, but this is like what it comes as. And then like the three, or what made up the room, was just flat boards that I had to glue together. This, it's the little plexiglass. When it's all finished, I glue this together or secure it together over the top of it, and it's the dust cover. But yeah, like, I won't take all of it out of here because there's so much little stuff, but like it's literally just like pieces of wood. There's like little beads in there, fluff balls for the snowman. This is like random bits of like moss, and I think there's some fake stuff, but it looks like dried flowers and stuff to do the garland around the thing. Foil because I have to make the pot for the turkey dinner. Like wire. They did give me the little turkey. Plastic turkey, little beads. Like, there's so much detail in this, it's ridiculous, but I love it. Like, I got hung up on making the couch because it's like you literally like you're making a real freaking couch, just miniaturized, like step by step, the wood frame, then cover that with the cushioning, and then cover that with the material to, you know, to cover it, whatever. But like that was a lot of steps, and then I just like, life got away from me. But like, yeah, you have, hold on, let me turn this off for a second. There, it's not natural lighting. Like these, you cut these out, and these, like, you glue them together, they're going to be the little presents, and like even smaller presents there, and then there's the picture and the picture frames. Those are the plates. Like, there's going to be like a plate rack. The pieces for the snowman, the clock. Like, literally, the details in this is redonkulous. Turning that back on. It's probably not better. It's probably better without, but the sunlight outside, it's overcast kind of. So, it's going in and out, but yeah, so I got that. So I will eventually continue that, but like, and my problem with like crunch time and deadlines, I'm horrible at that. And with it being a Christmas themed one, I'm like, I'll finish it before the next Christmas. Yeah. So that is actually like 10 out of 10 recommend. Like, it took a while to get here because it was coming from, China, Japan, somewhere. But through Amazon, and that wasn't one that they had like already in the States. You had to wait for it to come from there. Um, but they are so neat. There's this one, it's a library. I think I'm horrible about the names. They had the names. This just says do it yourself, design it yourself. But I think there's like some big company. If you just search up miniature DIY miniature rooms on Amazon, Google, anything, you'll find a lot of them. But I think some of them are like Farber House. I can't, they're slipping my mind right now. There is a few of them, but they have this one. It's made to look like just like a cluttery like craft room, which is me, and then like a real cluttered library. Like, it's just like they have books everywhere, and you literally have to make every single little book. But I'm like, the details. Like, I love making miniature things. It's so awesome. I don't know why, but I love it. So yeah, I'm going to get some more of those, and I will update when I finish that one. Probably about the same time I update you on finishing the sampler. And then another project I got, this is really long, I'm so sorry. Another project I found, I was actually like bored one day and I wanted to do cross stitching before I actually got the cross stitch sampler. And I downloaded this app, and oh my goodness, you can find anything in the Google Play Store, like, to do, like, anything. And this one, it was basically cross stitching, but on your phone. So it's like you have to, okay, you have your color, they have your pattern for you, and you have to fill in all the little squares, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, all the little squares to make up the picture. You zoom it out, and it looks like a cross stitch, a digital cross stitch. And I'm like, that's so cool. But then once I downloaded that, then like Facebook, the power of like suggestion, um, they started posting a lot of ads for different crafting stuff that's similar to like the app that I was using. And the one that I like grabbed my attention, it was called Paint with Diamonds. This is all in foreign language. Paint with Diamonds, I think, is the website. You can Google it. Amazon has them too. This one was actually the company, and then they draw you in with like, oh, we're having a sale right now. That sale is all the time. Just to let you know, it's all the time. It's not just like just now, act now, quick, or you're gonna forever miss out on. No, all the time. But it is worth it. And the company they are awesome. I had an issue with mine, and they helped with me. But it's paint by numbers. It will come in this. It takes like about a month to get it to you. 3 weeks to a month to get it to you. But what's the easiest way to show this? I guess I can show it on this wrinkly one. Okay, so this is what I ordered. This is going to be the picture, and it's a 36 by 20 something. It's not going to show me on that one. It's all rolled up. But this one, it's a pretty decent sized one. It's like 10 inches wide by like, I think it was about 20 inches long, maybe 30 inches long. They measure in centimeters. But yes. So this is the picture that I got. And basically, it's like a cross stitch pattern on there. I'm doing this no justice. I'm so sorry. But it's a cross stitch pattern on a canvas, and it has the different colors and has the symbols on the side and everything. Like, this is my key sheet. They are very detailed. They take a long time. But it's a cross stitch basically. But instead of using thread and instead of using a needle, you are essentially just tacking down gems, rhinestones, little plastic thingies that are like faceted so that they sparkle onto this to make up the full picture. So it's similar to the cross stitching. I was like, where have you been all my life? Like, this is amazing. I want to do it. So I did. I ordered it and I was like, oh my God, babe, they have a sale going on right now and I can get it super cheap. And he's like, fine, just get it. And with the discount and everything, I think mine, it was $20 and that was for the biggest one, which like before their discount, it would have been, that's the price I would have paid for the smallest one. But yeah, so I'll show you everything that comes in it first. So you get this little tray. It's got the grooves in it so the little gem thingies and stuff will stay in there. And then you get another one like this if you want to have a different color going. Or I just use this for like, because there's imperfections in some of the gems and like there's like random bits and pieces that they're not right. So I'll just toss them in here and then just throw it away afterwards. That way you don't have little thingies everywhere. And then they give you this, which it's 2 pieces of plastic and it's like the sticky wax stuff to help you with this. In the end, it's just hollowed out. It's almost like an empty pin. And then the end, you stab it into the wax and it gets a sticky end on it to help you pick up the little gems to put onto the thing. And then, here, I'll show you on this one because I did mine a little bit differently. So that's that. So your canvas comes in there rolled up. It's a material canvas. I want to say it's like nylon. I don't know. It is material canvas. And then it is lined over the top half with plastic paint, something. But the picture is printed on there. And then over top of the picture is the tacky adhesive stuff. And then they put the sticker paper over the top of that so that it doesn't stick to everything and then you peel up a little bit at a time. But you get your canvas and you get the little tray thingy. Oh, that's my little gluey thing. Oh, and then you get little tweezers to help if you need those. And then you get this. And then this package has all your little itty bitty, this is not helping. I'll move this aside. Hold on, I'll show you. It gives you your your bajillion little gemstones. Oh, and they're all coming out of order. Whatever. So, there's more down here. They were just in little, like, it was just strips upon strips of these little plastic bags, but they're like almost like the condoms where you tear them off. Individually wrapped. I guess I'll just show you that. So they all came just in a bundle, just all of them like this. And then if you can see, it's not gonna show. Hold on, let's do the Beauty Guru thing. Are you're not gonna work for me? Oh my goodness. They're little itty bitty little squares. Come on, princess. There you go. They're little itty bitty squares. It's flat on the back and then it's faceted on the top. But they all came like this, and then they all came with the like number printed on them, and they're all jumbled up. And it's like you got to use the key to get that number, and then that number will tell you from the key which symbol for your thingy. And I'm out of focus again. Come on, princess. Here we go. But yeah, so it was like, instead of having to go constantly look back and forth, I'm like, whatever. So being OCD that I am, I took them all, organized them by number, and then put the coinciding symbol, coinciding, whatever. Stop using big words if you can't know them, like, pronounce them. But yeah, so I did that to them to organize them and everything into this. So there's a lot. I have the full alphabet, and then I have quite a few symbols, and then 1 through 8 in the numbers. But yeah, all the different colors. And then this is my canvas that I started. I'll get to where I got to. This is where I got started. I actually put it onto a cardboard backing, and then I don't know. I taped this onto it, the freezer paper, so that when I continued taping, it would tear up the cardboard and it would last longer. I don't know. But it comes in a roll, so here's the bottom half of the roll, or top half of the roll actually. 30 by 60, that's in centimeters. But then it comes like this, and then it's in 3 sections, so you peel a little section up, and then it has the, let's see. This is so hard to do, my goodness. So if you see this section here, I haven't actually finished that, and it's probably not going to show you the little symbols because it's so tiny. But I haven't finished putting all the gems on that spot. But it's just little squares, and they each have their little symbol on them, and you put all those colors on it. It's like cross-stitching, essentially. But in the end, it will make up a sparkly, gorgeous picture that's extra. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on, is those things. And when I got this one, I was so excited. I'm like, oh. I started doing it, and then I realized there was like, it was misprinted. Like, you know, when you print something out and you're low on ink in the printer, and then it does like the weird like variations of that color and lines and stuff. That happened on mine. That's all covered up now because I winged it. But I got impatient. But it was really hard to distinguish between some of the symbols, because their colors were like, the colors of the square was so close together, and then the symbol was very similar too. So I couldn't tell, like, is it supposed to be a / or is it supposed to be a 7, because it was bad. And those two symbols actually are close together because the colors of the little rhinestones are very close together. Just like, one's black and one's a very dark brown. But like, I was like, I don't want to mess it up. So instead of like guessing and possibly ruining it, I contacted the company on their Facebook. Contacted them, and I was like, hey, like, is there any way you guys can send me the printout pattern of the picture with all the symbols and everything on it, just so that I can use that to finish this and like reference it, you know, as the key to help me, as like mine, like when it was printed, it was like defective, whatever. I think the printer was out of ink, so like there's some areas that it's very questionable, like what the symbol is. And they contacted me back fairly quickly, and they're like, I'm so sorry, like, can you send me a picture to describe to me like what it is in an email? So I did, and I sent them the picture, and I was like, I started doing it. I was like, but I can't get past this part because it's like too similar. Like, if you can see that, it's really hard. It was really hard to show on the picture. But they're like, they said that they've had that problem a few times. They apologized. They got my information, and they sent me a new one at no cost to me. Like, that's what I have two now. It's the same exact one, same exact everything in it, same size and everything. Like, they were very fortunate to send me another one. I ended up using this one, the pattern from this one, because it was clear. I used the pattern on this one to finish that part. I haven't got very far on that one. but to finish the parts that were questionable on that one, and then now like I get out, it's not going to go to waste. Like, I mean, come on. So I have that one, and then I have two of the same picture, so I'll probably give one out as a gift. Um, but yeah, but the company was very helpful with me with that, and the product itself, like, it's, I love it. Like, I don't have very much time to craft. Like, I wish I could just sit and just binge and continue this, but I have a family. I have a daughter. I It's not gonna happen. But I do. It's easy enough with the bags. I think I might end up actually getting a shoebox and putting the bags in the shoebox, so I'm like scrolling through them like a filing system, so that they're not all over the place and keep falling out of order and stuff. Because then it's like, okay, I need S, go through the alphabet, like easier. But other than that, like, it's not overwhelming enough to where it's like it makes a huge mess to where it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to clean this all up in like 5 seconds to go make dinner. Like, no, like, it just, I pick up the canvas, I pick up the bags, move it. It'll be even easier when I put them in the box. Um, but yeah, so I will literally drop my kid off at school in the morning, run my errands that I have to, and if I have some extra time that I just want to relax, like me time, I'll put on a movie, and like a lot of times I don't actually watch the movie anyways, but I listen to it, and then I'm sitting there just working, and it's relaxing. It's relaxing to me. And it's like a challenge, like to me, like to finish, to complete, like, gotta get it done. But it is fun. And if you guys are interested, I'm going to say it's www.paintwithdiamonds.com. The shipping, it does take a while, and the discount isn't automatically added to your cart. There is a discount, what do they call that? A promo code, um, whatever, the secret word thing. They'll have it listed on the main page of the website. Just remember that word. It might even be the same as it was before. I think for me it was just diamonds. And yeah, you put that in, and then it'll give you a discount. And it's actually, they have some that, this one is the full canvas, the whole picture is rhinestoned. They have some that aren't, where it's like the background is just painted and your main focal point, like the flowers, would be rhinestoned. And they have larger ones. They have some that are like I kind of want to get one where to be like multiple canvases, like 3, 4, 5, and they're either all the same size or varying size with the focal point. But it's like how they do with paintings, where it's like it looks like it's one complete painting that's been chopped up into sections and spaced out. They have those in the Paint with Diamonds canvases. Um, I think they actually have some that are like Swarovski. I can't say it. Swarovski crystals. Um, I don't know if the actual paint with diamonds. My goodness, website. I can't remember if they had them or if I seen those on Amazon. I I don't know how credible that would be. Mine, I say rhinestones, but they're plastic. Um, um, they, I mean, they're plastic. They're flat squares, and I say squares. They're flat squares on the back, and then the top part, when you stick it down, it's faceted like I don't know. I think, what is that? Like the Grand Marquis, a square diamond. But they have facets and they're shiny. Some of them I have noticed with mine that like there are imperfections. Some of them are like a matte. They're faceted, but they're a matte finish. I don't mind that. I like the variation. Some I actually found where it's a black one, but the very top facet was green, and like you have extras of these. You could just toss it aside. I chose to use it in mine, and it's just like it's an odd thing that it doesn't stick out that much, but it's subtle that like like it draws your eyes to it after you look at the. I mean, you're gonna look at it's a freaking diamond rhinestone painting, okay? People are gonna look at it. So when you look at it long enough, you'll see that and you're like, oh, that's good. That's cool. It's different. Why is that there? Why? To annoy like the OCD people and stuff. But no, it's fun. So yeah, those are my crafts. They think there was other stuff I'm missing. I'm trying to think craft wise what I've been up to. Hobbyist wise, I guess. I replanted my aloe vera plant. It was in the puny little pot that it came in, and it started growing new ones, but then they were dying, and I'm like, it's dying. I'm always afraid to replant because I don't have a green thumb. Luckily, it's an aloe vera plant. It's a cactus. I can forget to water it for quite some time. It's okay. But it's big enough now. I repotted it. Sorry, I keep looking because I'm looking at it for inspiration. I finally repotted it. It's doing okay. I collected my rainwater. We were able to get a thaw one of these days, and I was able to collect enough rainwater to fill my container. So I should have enough for the end of winter for that, which is good. What else? I think that's about it. I mean, shit, I rambled on long enough. My goodness. But yeah, sorry about that. That was really close. So yeah, I did a little bit of a haul. Did some crafting, some inspiration for you guys, hopefully. My husband, oh, that's what I was going to say. My husband bought me for Christmas. He found this on Amazon, and he obviously wouldn't tell me how much it was, but I haven't been able to find something this, like, all-inclusive. This is going to be hard to show you. I'll take these things off top. So I have the strong and stretchy crystalline, the stretchy elasticy string for necklace work, whatever. Crystal Tech. This is in black. That one was in clear. And then this is the 0.4 millimeter silver wire. And then this did not have an explanation. It's either memory wire. Oh, they're just rings. Wire rings. There you go. Everything else secure. And then I'll show you this. It's like a jeweler's like bead crafting all around type of wire wrapping stuff. Like a little kit. And like it has the tape measure, the little, ow, I just pinched my finger in there. The little finger shear thingies. I don't know what you would use this for aside from like just using scissors, but scissors. The little, I haven't even taken the plastic off these. I guess I could do that now. The little crafting wire cutters. What is this? I think it's a caliper. I'm gonna leave that in there just in case it, yeah, but it's a little bead caliper. So you can measure like 1/28 of an inch. 1/128 of an inch, whatever, you know. It measures in inches, not very many of them, and millimeters and half millimeters. So it's good for like measuring your beads. You can measure the diameter of like the inside where the hole is to check and see like if will it fit through it, whatever. Um, this it's like a miniature shoehorn. I would imagine it's for like scooping the beads up and then dumping. I don't know. I'll find some use for it. But I want to say I've seen people where they use it to like, okay, almost like a funnel, but for beads, so that like you scoop it up into this and then put it back in a little container. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Some angled tweezers, some flat tweezers, the needle threaders, and then these that look like rings. They have holes in the side. They're for, what do they call it? Jump ring opener, closer. The little jump rings, little metal rings, usually on jewelry that connect different things to different things. It comes in handy. It saves your fingers. Which way you coming out? They are wire cutter slash needle nose, miniature, and the last of the pliers. This I forget what they call those, but they're rounded, so it's like really good for like you can grab hold and like to make the spirals or to make the jump rings and stuff. Y'all know about that. But yeah, this doesn't have a cutter on it. Ew. It's like greasy. I guess they didn't want it to get rusty. Okay. But yeah, that, and then this, it's super tiny, but you use this, can you see it? Can you see it? Is it gonna let you see it? Come on, princess. Ow. There we go. So it's like spring loaded. No, it's not. Kind of is. So it's almost like it, well, it is the same type of needle tool, hook tool thingy, and now I'm not focusing on, that you would find in those kits for like, you know, the rugs, to where you like pull the yarn through it and make the fuzzy rug. Same thing. You can use it for that. It's just an extremely small one. You can use this to make like tinier, like little fringe detail on different, same concept as for the rug, but fringe concept. You can actually use it to string a couple of your beads if they're big enough to go around this. String a couple of your beads, just loop them onto here like this. Take your string through there and then bam, to thread your beads. Yeah, but that comes in handy. This is a punch. It's just like a little ass pick, but it's a punch. I have found this handy for quite a few things. It's not too sharp, but obviously if I needed to, I could sharpen it up more. This is good for like, it's a hole punch. You can punch holes into different craft things to make a hole, like if you want for hanging. If you have a bead, obviously not glass because that's not going to work for you, but if you have a like plastic bead or like polymer clay bead, something that the hole is like imperfect or there's like something stuck in it, you can use this to make it a little bit larger. Obviously not for the super tiny, teeny tiny beads, but for your bigger ones, and then it graduates out to a bigger hole so that you can, yeah, do what you want to do with it. I am so horrible at this. Okay, and then last but not least, they give you this little test tube looking thing, and this has a bunch, oh, that must be the oil from the other. You're not going to be able to see that. You're not even going to be able to see this. Basically, Oh, do not drop these. There are some very long ones, very short ones, but very thin beading needles. And these are awesome because they look like they are at least two of them. Two of them look like they are thin enough for seed beading, which if you've ever done any seed beading, like with the super fine ones, I've come across a lot of times where my needle may go through, but the thread on the end of the needle, it's just not going to happen because just, and then it breaks the seed bead. But so you have to get them even thinner so that with the string it will go on, and then they are very fragile because they are super thin, so they break a lot. So there are a couple of each in there, and they're just beading needles. You can use them for all different kinds of things. I mean, that's like super thin enough I could actually do like the needle tatting with like the floss thread, like super teeny tiny fine detailed. But yeah, not needle tatting like tattoos, like needle tatting, I think I talked about it in another video, like lace, making lace. It's another way of making lace other than crocheting, knitting, and probably other things out there that I have not found myself. Now, to figure out how to put this stuff all back in here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. But yeah, it's like the container thing that it came in is actually nice. I guess I didn't show you when it was all empty, but it has all these little elastic pieces, compartments to fit everything in. That's always nice to have some, I can't think of the word. Holy shit, I've almost been going for an hour. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. If you watch to the end, like, I applaud you. Thank you. But yeah, no, it organizes it, and that's, I've tried to force myself to get myself organized better than I have been, because I haven't been doing very well at it. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously, how long has it taken me, and I still haven't completed organizing my craft room. I did finally get a new shelf, like a big giant one of those industrial metal tacky garage shelves. Where's this gonna go? Okay, there we go. Put it right there. But yeah, I got a shelf. I haven't put it together yet. I'm the queen of procrastination and rambling. My goodness. All right, but yeah, I've got some progress. I think I'm a little bit more chaotic about my crafting right now because I haven't done it in so long. I kind of just like put a stop on it for quite some time, and now that like I moved, actually it was shortly before I moved to here, I started getting into it, and I was just like, gotta do it all. But yeah, I think that's about it. Well, I mean, I'm 54 minutes. I'm sorry. If you're still here at the end, thank you. But yeah, no, that's about it. I'm probably gonna cut this and edit. By edit, I'm probably not going. I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that yet. But I'll probably try to post this today, and then I will get working on my crafts. Hopefully get some finished. Hopefully I'll be more motivated now, like the winter blues have set in, and I'm just like, I need to do something, that I will put out some more videos for you. I did get like a couple new subscribers. Hi, thank you. Ones that haven't come here just solely for my intense medium blue high colored dye mess up. Which my hair is recovering from finally. Well, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. All right, thank you guys. Until next time.